Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran. That would be of the woods, people. It's where bears live, don't you know? And it's time, people. That's right, it's time for the one show where you, yes, you, out there in the chat, out there in the audience, can tell a bear what to do on his own darn show. Played a little game called Civilization 7 out here, playing as the Spaniards. Bears ruling with an iron claw. But he'll let every once in a while the great chat council out there determine the fate of old Spain / Greece / whatever the heck else is going on here. So let's say hello to everybody real quick here from the audience here. Let's see, who do we got? Who do we got here, man? Amy says, hi, Bear, great to see you. Hello. Hello, Bear, and Amy says, Peabody, greetings. Let's see, Peabody says, I know it's Civilization Day, but I do have to say last night was one of the most intriguing hockey for crying out loud. Why? Well, Bears' summer and days and weekends have opened up quite a bit here since his beloved Tampa Bay Lightning have almost swept out of the hockey playoffs here. So, anyways, yes, we are playing Civilization 7 and not hockey talk, but thank you, P-Money. Thank you so much. Henry is in dinner mode. Congratulations, sir. It is actually I hope you're having your tacos today. It's in fact, I missed it just the other day here. I hope having May the 5th. May the 5th be with you out here. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I should. It is a very important day for our Mexican friends out there. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people don't know, that, I shouldn't say Spain, Mexico. Hopefully that won't happen in the game here. We're not going to let Mexico go in our game here, but playing as Spain. But a lot of people don't know about Mexico way back when. Kind of turn of the century. They had... It's really interesting. Very big, brand new at the time, brand new condiment at the time, especially for Mexico. Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise was like huge in Mexico. Like all the stars, the politicians, everybody was like clamoring. They couldn't quite make any there in Mexico, so they had to have it, shipped in from overseas. Right, so right around the time, early 20th century there, they had the gigantic, the huge, the monstrous Titanic set out for its maiden voyage. A lot of people know it went to, or was going to go to New York. A lot of people don't know that it was going to, after that, come all the way down to Veracruz, Mexico. They had a huge, I'm talking like tons and tons and tons of mayonnaise that was loaded up on the Titanic. A lot of people think it's a passenger ship, but no, it carried a lot of cargo, and one of them was mayonnaise that they were having. They were going to bring it down to Mexico. It was supposed to come in on May the 5th. It obviously never showed up because, tragedy struck. Titanic sank down to the bottom. So every year since then in Mexico, they've celebrated, well, I shouldn't say celebrated, memorialized the sinking of the Titanic and all of their condiments that went to the bottom of the sea. They recognize it as the Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo, people. Cinco de Mayo, people. Yes, I know. Not the best joke in the world. Bear will laugh. I'll laugh at my own jokes here, for crying out loud. But there you go. Here's your joke for today, people. Went over like a lead balloon, so let's go ahead, get right on into it, people. Crying out loud. We'll get to I tried. Listen, I tried to kind of match this up with the with this start screen that we had here. I mean, kind of close, right? Kind of close, little close there. Pretty cool. I like that. Bear says be money. Listen, man, they can't all be winners. They can't all be winners, but every once in a while we try, people. We definitely. For crying out loud, Beer has to have a little bit of fun, people. All right, let's get into it. We are as Spain here with Charlemagne the King from France. It doesn't quite make too much sense, but listen, people, let's just go with it here. We are as the Spanish Empire here in the Middle Ages. We just got our religion the last time. Let's go ahead and get started here. Let me click the thing. Why is this not? What the hell's going on here? For crying out loud. What the heck, man? Oh, for crying out loud. Fear Axis, what the hell? Hold on, people. I probably have to restart this. 1 second here, people. Apparently, the folks at Fear Axis Games do not like Bear's jokes either. So hold on, people. Let me see if I can get out of... Might have to restart it here. Hold on 1 second here, people. Let's do the thing with the thing. Talk amongst your shells, people. As Bear tries to reload the game that we're trying to play. Crying out loud. Alright, there goes that. There goes that. Okay, let's see if it will work. Work again. Alright, let's... Okay, no, it shouldn't be running. Okay, alright. Let's try it again here, people. Try it again. See if it doesn't crash on Bear the second time. If so, it's going to be a very short show. Because, listen, we could do another reverse trash cast, but that's, God, boring. Bored out of my mind. I hope you weren't bored, but, gosh, listening to that, it's just like, just put me to sleep. Like, permanently. Ugh.
The past is more than what we leave.
P-Money is going to talk about the Jets winning last night. Did they win their series? Did they win the series? I don't know. I haven't been P-Money, I've just checked out, man. I'm crying into my beer. My cerveza, if you will. And, God, it's just, man, it's going to be a long off season, man. It's going to be a long off season. They won Game 7 in overtime. Well, I'll say. That is a interesting, there we go. It is an interesting game. Yeah, I'll have to read up on that. Well, congratulations, sir. Congratulations. The Jets. Jets. All right, let's see if this works. There we are. All right, there we go, people. Pardon me here for 1 second. I got to do the thing with the thing. And let's see. Okay, yeah, we got our audio. Pardon me, people. Pardon. Sometimes Beer has a little bit of trouble getting the game going here. Henry says reverse trash cast. No, sir. No. Maybe Wednesday. Maybe that will be the new thing. But here, Henry, I don't know if you're aware, but we play this little game called Civilization 7 here. Came out recently. Bear's been a fan of the series for the longest time. They've completely just crapped the pot here with this game. Also made by Take-Two Interactive. So, same folks that own Rockstar Games. Rockstar Games just delayed Grand Theft Auto 6. Probably one of the reasons why. This game right here came out very unfinished, very unpolished. Probably the buggiest game of 2025 so far. But we're playing along anyways, having a little bit of fun here. So we've got our capital city, Madrid. It was named Ruthopolis, but got renamed and became our capital city because we, oh, I got the wrong controller here. There we go. Became our, there we go. Athens used to be our main city. We were Greek, and then we became Spanish for some reason. I have no idea how that works, but here we are, people. Here we are. So Athens, we got it up here. Sparta, the lovely Leicesterville, where we took on Harriet Tubman, came all the way across the map, kicked some assers, came all the way down here to the city of Pat. Harriet Harriet Tubman gave up the ghost, says, no, it's yours. Tried to give it to our friend Ahsoka, the world renouncer. Can't figure that out, so I'm keeping it, baby. And apparently Ahsoka is taking on the entire world except for us. Fighting a war. We're not worried about that. We're worried about our religion, people. And we're also trying to get across maybe to one of these islands over here and start exploring and maybe found a city. New Mexico, as it will. Let's see. I am totally unaware. Well, listen. You get to tell Bear what to do in a game. So just think of it that way. Just think of it that way. It's kind of a turn-based game. Trying to figure out a good way to bring in the chat here. So here we go. Bear needs to do promotional ads for the Civilization commercials. They crapped the pot. They crapped it big time. Big old time. Big old time. Oh, there goes the freaking computer running the fans at like 100 miles an hour. Holy mackerel. Let's see. Oh, and the third caliphate guy founded his religion, and you'd figure Islam. No, it's Protestant. He is Protestant. So, yeah, it's not historically accurate. Not at all historically accurate, even though they're trying to be. So just roll with the punches here. Roll with the old punches. I think we were at the end of our turn here. I don't see anything else we got going on. Turn number 20. 590 AD, people. It's a ways back, man. It's a ways back, but we're here. We got everything. We're about to research some stuff. Excellent. I haven't played since the last time we were here, so pretty cool. All right. Let's go, baby. Oh, was I trying to watch something? I think I was trying to watch Harriet Tubman out here. Just getting a little too close to my borders. The evil Harriet Tubman, people. Taking over Bear's... Well, trying to steal stuff from Bear. All sorts of stuff. Look at this. What the heck is she doing, man? Look at that.
Things in their true nature, one knows the divine.
Yes, the divine. The divine. Let's see, what did we get? We get that... Oh, we get an additional belief. Yes, excellent. And a relic. Awesome. Yay. Good deal. I like that. Okay, so theology. Let's see, can we...
There exists beyond
Oh, and we got astronomy as well. I thought that was going to help with our ships, but I think we need to keep going here. Okay, let me get out of that. Okay. What? Our navigators are now wise to the ocean's tricks because it kept catching fire on our ships. They await your orders to guide the people to distant lands. We must secure a foothold across these seas, a settlement that will be one of our bases of operation. Distant lands are any lands accessible in antiquity, typically by deep oceans. Shouldn't that be where we are now, right? Anyways, whatever. It can be dangerous to traverse the oceans, but there are new resources to space to settle, and people beyond the horizon. We've already found that. Next objective, establish a settlement in a distant land. I want to do that. Sure, I will accept it. Why not? I can't do anything else here. Maybe evangelism? Maybe that might be a good way to do something. I'll hold off for now. Hold off for right now. For 1 second. But Henry, now is your time. Because we get to go to narrative choice time. One of our favorites. Here at the Chat Council, where you, yes you, out there in the chat can decide Bear's future, people. Ruth just got home and says, hi, Bear. Hello. And hello to Amy as well. When are we not watching Harriet Tubman? That's true. She hasn't stolen anything in a while. Maybe the vigilance is paying off. I doubt it. We've only got like two research things going, so she hasn't quite stolen one of them just yet. It will happen. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Everyday piety, people. As we will. A furor erupts over religious icons, can you believe it? As a few prominent religious voices declare them sacrilegious images. A production begins to halt, and existing icons are being snatched and destroyed all over the city. What should we do, people? What should we do? Should we embrace iconoclasm, which is 125 culture? Or let's protect our religious expression and we get some happiness. We're gonna go happiness or are we gonna go culture, people? That is... Henry, there's nothing to be distracted about. Are we going for happiness or culture? That's all that Bear wants to know. It's where you get to come in and play a video game while you're cooking and distracted. I mean, it's the perfect type of game. Beautiful. Beautiful. Birdiful. Beautiful. All right, Amy. Possibly Melissa. P-Money. Possibly Ruth out there. What say ye out in the chat? Hopefully not everyone is cooking or distracted. I had some tacos earlier. It was delicious, people. Trace tacos. Little tiny tacos, though, but they were still pretty good. Still pretty good with a little bit of fruit. It's delicious, man. Celebrating my Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. I want culture, so does Ruth. She's not in a she's not in a good mood, so she does not want others happy either. Ouch. Well, I hope she feels better. Hope she feels better. Protect Christian expression. Forget the other religions, says Henry. So which one is destroying artwork? That would be the iconoclasm. Embrace it. And they're destroying all of the what they call sacrilegious images. Or we can say, hey, listen, why not embrace all of our artists out here, and we'll protect our free religious expression, and allow them to continue to make sacrilegious images. So the one destroying artwork, Amy, is the culture. Ironically enough, and happiness would be not destroying it. You'd figure it would be switched, but that's the way it is. That's the way it goes, people. And once again, for crying out loud, covering it up. Bad UI. I put my thing down and it covers up the plus 250. I gotta move it to show it. Gosh dang it, Fear Axis, fix your game. Fix your game. No sacrilege, says Henry. Why are they sacrilegious? Listen. They're prominent religious voices, and they say that it's sacrilegious. So think of it like, I don't know, what was the old school, TV preachers that would do stuff on there, kind of like that, They're like, oh no, we don't want any crazed, hipness to the Christianity game. It's all got to be all, straight down the arrow, straight down the line there. This game is too complex for me. You got two choices, Henry. There's one or the other. That's it. It's too complex to make choices. Why can't somebody else make a choice? Well, that's what you're doing, is making a choice for Bear here. Making a choice. I say free religious expression, but, I don't want to be strung up out here, by the religious extremist. Crying out loud. Ay. Flip a coin, Henry. There you go. I should flip a coin. I don't have any coins in reach, though. Actually, I could do Siri. All right, let's see. Heads would be culture. Tails would be happiness. Hey, Siri. Flip a coin. Tails, says Siri. Tails, says Siri. You got my vote, Bear. Save the noodles. Oh, the water's boiling. Watch what you're doing out there, Henry. Pay attention to your food out there. We're just doing game stuff here, man. All right, that would be 2 for happiness and 1 for iconoclasm. Henry is going with iconoclasm, but Henry, you have been outvoted. I'm sorry, sir. You may be a religious extremist, but you're in the minority, sir. So we're gonna have to go with free religious expression. Hopefully, this won't get your beloved ruler Bear strung up here. We'll go with it. We'll go with it here. Protect religious expression. I've already broken Henry with one choice. He's losing the pot. Literally, it's boiling over. boiling over. Look at what Harriet Tubman's doing, for crying out loud. Ay, 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 look at this. Ay, 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 ay. Is this an army? That's an army right there. She's got units all over the place here, man. I might have to, where is my army at? My army is right there. I'm going to have to move them up here. Just to, keep an eye. Keep an eye out, man. Make sure, no funny business is going on. Look at this over here, near Aster as well. Look at there. I got another army there. I might just kind of keep them be. I can't protect art, religious expression, and my noodles all at once, says Henry. It is a demanding game. I will tell you that. It is very demanding. All right. Let me go to the tree here. So we've got our beautiful tech tree here, Henry. We're trying to figure out what to research next. We just got astronomy. That helped us out with the military victory there. What I'm probably going to try and do, unless anybody has any other suggestions, I probably want to get the shipbuilding. Because, let's see. All naval units can safely travel across the deep ocean terrain without taking damage. I need that. All units ignore movement penalties from deep ocean terrain. So right now, when you go into the ocean, it ends your turn. Okay. So if you're let me just show here. Let's just show instead of tell here. So I've got, I've got this guy right here, my scout, right? Okay. So if, let's just say I was trying to go the other way, right? Instead of going this way. If I go into the coastal terrain here, I can move normally, right? Okay? But if I were to go into the ocean terrain, like, let's just say I was heading west here, it would do another turn. So this would take a turn, and then if there was, let's just say I went north here, that would be another turn. And at the same time, my boat is burning. Look at this. Burning. Well, smoking. He's in a canoe trying to cross the ocean. Pretty tough. Pretty tough in 600 AD. Well before Columbus. Well before. So I want to get, let me go back to it. I want to get the shipbuilding so my units can move in the ocean and I can get over to that island right now. Get my settler over there. So I would need to... let's see. I would need to research machinery, heredity, feudalism, and guilds, right? No. I don't have to do guilds. So machinery, heredity, and feudalism. And then finally get shipbuilding. So that's kind of the long-term outlook. The other one would be education, because we're going to need that at some point. But a lot of that I'm going to need to research anyways. So feudalism, that would be a good thing. Otherwise, it's just the mastery. Let's see, a mastery, I can get a little bit more food if I do the mastery. I don't need that right away, so I'm good with that. So, I'm always about the ship, says P-Money. So he's for shipbuilding. Boats are fun. They keep setting themselves on fire, though. Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right, so we'll do that. We will set up shipbuilding. So that's going to be a long-term project. Let's see, 10 turns, 13 turns, and then we'll do heredity. I don't know how long that'll take, and then shipbuilding. So we're talking 20, probably 40 turns. I'm going to guess between like 40 and 45 turns just to get the shipbuilding. It's going to take us a while. Food is overrated, says P-Money. Well, tell that to Henry. In other news, Henry Food had burnt noodles that resulted in a burnt kitchen. Henry blamed a talking bear, asking to choose happiness or culture for the incidents. Yep, there we go. Yep. Straight to the nut house. Talking bear, what are you talking about, man? All right, let's choose a belief, people, since we got one. So our brand new religion here, Catholicism. Let's see, we had gold, so we're bringing in the gold. 133 per turn. We're going to hit 1,000 the next turn. That'll be great. So I can add a new belief. Yay! Let's see what we got. Conversion. Newly founded towns in distant lands start with this religion in place. That might be a good one. Stella Maris, 2 movement missionaries when embarked on Navy units, and embarked units receive 1 unit. That's not too bad. Defender of Faith, units gain 5 combat strength in friendly settlements that follow this religion. How do you pronounce this? Militarism. Conquered settlements are converted to your religion. That's a pretty good one. Dawa, when a trade route is established to a settlement, it is converted to your religion. Pretty cool. Zeal, that just basically means that we would have another, I think we have 3 right now for our missionaries. This would give us 4, so that's a nice one. Scripture, 10 production points towards training missionaries for every relic that we've got. And Sanctum, that would be 1 relic slot in temples in cities. Very cool. I actually like pretty much all of these. All of these. I might go with conversion. Mainly because if we're going to start building other towns, basically I wouldn't have to send a missionary along with them. So that what are my 2 top options? Number 1, conversion. I like that one. That's a really good one. If we were to, let's just say, what's his face, the Protestant fella. Let's just say we were to go into war with him. If we were to conquer their settlements, they would convert to our religion. With however you pronounce this, militarism. I don't know how you pronounce it. Dawa's another good one. The trade routes will establish it as well. And Zeal's a pretty good one too. So, yeah, I'm leaning towards conversion though. I've got 1 more slot. I've got 1 more slot that I can put this. But what's his face? Protestant fella. He also gets to choose from this list. So the next time that he gets, what did we have? Theology, I think it was. He'll be able to get one of these. So that will disappear. It'll disappear. So I got to kind of strategize on that one. That sounds like a good one. Millerism. Mike Miller started a religion. Ah, goodness. I could make a short joke here. I am not going to do that. I could. Maybe on the next reverse trash cast I can do that, but not tonight. Conversion sounds fine. Apparently Henry is busy with noodles right now, so I think we'll go with conversion. We'll go with that. Newly founded towns and now the only thing is distant lands, and I'm not sure. I think it has to do if it's not on the same continent. So let's just say, for example, I were to make another city on the same continent that we're on. I don't think that we would get that. So that would be the only kind of asterisk to that. So there we go. Let's do conversion. Let's do it. Oh, it's an enhanced belief. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Anyways, that's what we got. That's where we're going. Catholicism for the win, baby. Catholicism for the win. And we get to choose a civic. All right. Now, this is a tough one. This is going to be a tough one here, folks. So what we've got is we've got 3 different trees here. Let's see. Henry says, my food's ready. I hope it is a delicious meal, sir. I have to do some work while I eat. Have a good night and have fun with the game. Well, thank you, Henry. We'll be back here tomorrow night doing it. And then Wednesday we'll do the normal Barely Live show. So if this isn't up to your interest or anything like that, come on back Wednesday. We'll be doing the normal comic stuff. But this is just kind of a fun hangout, have fun with Bear, and play a little video game. So that's what we're doing here. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your dinner. All right, so we've got 3 different civic trees, okay? So first off is just the basic civics that we need, okay? These are all the stuff that anybody can get, okay? Anybody can get these stuff. It's fine. The next one that we would be up for is, let's see, economics, meh. inspiration, and authority. Oh, that's where I can do the counter spy. That might be a good one for Harriet Tubman. That might be a nice one for that. And then what we have is religious civics. So we've already done theology. We can go for Reformation. Let's see. Rationalism gives us gold and science in cities that are converted to our religion. That's a good one. Religious orders, culture, and happiness in cities that are converted to your religion. So both of those two are excellent right there. That would take me 15 turns. And then we also have what's called Spanish civics. So each different culture has different ones here. This just happens to be ours. So we can do the Council of the Indies, which essentially gives us the unique quarters that we're going to be doing for the Spanish civilization. So if we wanted to get started on that, that's where we would go here, was the Council of Indies. So that would be a good one. That would be a good one there. I'm trying to figure out where the other... I think it's this one. I think you'd have to do the mastery of that one. So, or no. No, okay. So the two unique units for the quarters are both of these. So council and then mastery. So I guess, let's see. Probably our best bet might be Reformation. It's going to take us a long time. 15 turns compared to, like 13 turns or even 12 turns over here. I think it would be worth it because you're going to get a whole lot out of it. 15 gold in science, 15 culture and happiness for everybody that's going with our religion. It says cities, so it might not be every town, but still, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Or we can just get started on our Spanish civics and get started on that. So what say ye in the chat out here? Leafs are up 1-0 against the Panthers right now. Well, they haven't started hitting. Wait till the Panthers start hitting and concussing some of the players on the Leafs side. They have to go out, or when they try to fight back, how dare you fight back? That's a 10-game suspension. So, yeah, good luck. Good luck with that. Those do sound awesome, says Amy. Those do. A Reformation sounds fine. I'm agreeing with Bear too much. This feels wrong. This feels wrong. I'm assuming Amy would go for Reformation as well. All right, let's do it. Again, we're spending a lot of time on this, on the religious side of it, but we're also the first religion and we're the biggest religion. So I think having both of these at the start of it, I think that would be the key here. I would love to start doing the Spanish ones, but I might wait. Let's go ahead. Let's do the Reformation. That's going to take us a while. So both of those, let's see, machinery is going to take 10 turns. Reformation is going to take 15 turns. So those are probably going to be it for tonight, unless we go like another 2 hours. So I think those are going to be going for quite a while. All right. Let's see. The great work. Sindar has been added to the palace in the settlement of Madrid. Oh, okay, cool. Okay. So I get a, what is it? 2 culture and happiness. Oh, I get a, there's 2 snakes. What's going on here, man? I might put that in Athens just to have 2 different snakes in 2 different cities. Yes. Go there. I'm pointing at it. Go there. Do I gotta drag it? Not for crying out loud. What the heck, man? Go there. Do I only have 1? I guess I only have... Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I only have 1. Okay, that's how it works. Well, we got 1. We got a snake in our city, man. All right. Yay. Charlemagne was such a religious leader. He was. Well, sort of. I mean, he did turn around at the end there. He did turn around at the end. So, okay, that's cool. Let's see. Your cog was damaged from traveling on the high seas, so... What we're trying to get shipbuilding for is to keep these from getting damaged and let me go across the ocean without having to worry about too much. So That's all right. He's damaged, but let's keep him going here. Keep him going. Here's that one. Yeah, we know that. And here was our other one here. Let's keep him. Get him over here. I want to take him and bring him over here and get this extra little item that we're going to have here. So that'll be cool. That'll be 2 or 3 turns. All right. Harriet Tubman has declared war on Ahsoka, the World Renouncer. Everyone has declared war except for me on Ahsoka, the World Renouncer. Oh, Harriet Tubman. Here you go. Good job, Harriet. I hope he kicks your butt. All right, let's see. What was I trying to build here in Athens? I forget. It's might take me a minute to remember what we're trying to do here. I mean, if nothing else, I'll do a missionary. Keep that going. I don't think we're just ready just yet for a settler. Because I'm over my limit on settlers anyways. That would have a impact on happiness. What I might do, maybe, might be a good idea is research. Yeah, I don't need a serpent mound. I might do the research and try to get shipbuilding a little bit quicker. Let's see, that'd be 13 turns. That would help me get it a little bit quicker. I might do that. Because I can always purchase the missionaries. 500 gold. I've got plenty to purchase another one, so let me do that. Let me do the research. Although I could also do culture as well. It's kind of a coin flip there. But probably want to get research. Let me get that tree going. Let me get a number of those out of the way because I really need to get shipbuilding. We've already got our religion. It's fine. We're expanding. We're growing the religion, so I think we're good with that. I think we're good so far with that. All right. Army Commander. Wait, I thought I brought... What? Hold on. Who's this guy? Oh, that's just one unit. Oh, for crying out loud. I thought I had the army brought out. Okay, let me bring him out. Just in case. There we go. Is that guy out of turns? Yeah, that guy. Well, I got 2 units. Pretty close. Harriet Tubman tries anything. I think what she's doing is trying to come down this way. So, you know what? I might be able to. It's 4 turns. But I might... Let's see. Could I expand? Let's see. 1, 2... No, I couldn't... It'd have to be this one. How many more turns? Oh, for crying out loud. 18 turns. 18 turns. So she'll be able to come down this kind of narrow alleyway right here to be able to get to Ahsoka. So that's probably what she's doing, but I'm going to keep an eye on it. Definitely an eye on that for sure. All right, let me bring one of my horses up this way. Keep an eye on these folks. Oh shoot! I meant to go down there, didn't I? Ah, hell. Anyways, that's what you do when you're not paying attention, beer. All right, thing. Missionaries. Okay, we were gonna send them west to get Acer and Pat and Taruga, probably. Oh, actually, I've already got one down here, don't I? See, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell the different units here. Let's see. Who is this? What is this? Oh, the horse. Okay. All right. So my where did he go? Ah, gosh, dang it! I keep losing him. No, not that one. Oh, there he is. There he is. All right. Let's bring him over to Acer and get Acer taken care of here. Get that. So we're just expanding our religion here right now. I want to have Catholicism in every one of at least our cities, and then we can expand out to everybody else. But I want to have it at least in ours. Yes, convert Ahsoka, the World Renouncer. Well, let's hold off for just a second. I can purchase more. It's fine. I just want to get it in our cities right now because it actually gives us gold. gives us gold each time. So that's always good, man. That's always good. Let me skip past him. There is the missionary. He is already Catholic, so we're good there in Cricket Town. I hope Jiminy. I did not ask him when he was on the other night if he prefers his city to be Catholic or not, but listen, Jiminy, I'm in charge, so you are. There you go. Womp, womp, womp. All right, this is the last one that I can do is spread my religion here. So Athens will get Catholicism, and that will be that for that missionary, but he's done pretty good. Let's see, what was it? Sparta and Cricket Town? So, all right. There we go. 25 gold. There we go. Catholic majority, yay, as one would expect. In Española. Yep, that sounds like missionaries back in those days. I'll convert you, but give me money. Give me money. Or in Bear's case, salmon. I will interchange either. Alright, I'm still thinking on that guy. Continue. Yeah, I've got two pretty cool things to explore here, so that'll be cool. Let me just keep going with this guy right here. And, there's another. Now, see, there's an ocean here. If I were to take this guy out into the ocean again, he's already pretty damaged. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let him heal. I'm going to let our scout kind of check out this little island here, and then hopefully by that time he's healed enough we can come across and start to explore whatever's over here. Pretty cool. So, let's do that. Probably take 3 or 4 turns. Let's see. I still don't know what to do with that guy, and that's my last move. Okay. I am worried about Harriet Tubman, honestly. So I am going to bring my army, because I bet you she's going to come right through this gap right here. I want to have an army on either side of that gap. That's kind of Bear's plan for right now. So let's do that. Let's do that, and we will make sure if she tries any funny business, we've got 2 armies right there ready to go. Ready to go, people. Ready. All right. Yeah, I'm going to get a missionary the next turn. So that could... I might come north, or... I still need to convert Leicestertown. I don't know... Don't know how thrilled Amy or Melissa might be of converting to Catholicism, but there we go. Yeah, I might just come north and do how do you pronounce this? Kai, and then kind of go from there and kind of see what we got, because I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Sounds like Harriet Tubman derangement syndrome. Hey, when you've had your intellectual property stolen by Harriet Tubman, a city founded on your side of the map, and a lot of funky business. Yeah, I got derangement syndrome, all right. Harriet Tubman derangement syndrome. All right, people. Turn number 21. Keeping an eye on Harriet Tubman here. 600 AD, people. Let's go. How's Ruthville doing? It turned into Madrid. It's now our capital city. It's now our capital city. Okay. All right. There we are. Yeah, again, I think she is just trying to come down here in this gap. That would be my best guess. Oh, no. A river's flooded. Oh, no. Let's see. Did it hurt anything of us? No, it didn't hurt. All right. Fine. Screw it. That's Tubman's problem now, man. That's her problem. Let's see. Naglu Mapu is now friendly with us. They are? Well, all right. Oh, cool beans, man. Okay. Well, good for us. And the Golden Llama. The sacrilegious Golden Llama. Okay, so they're no longer hostile to us. So hopefully their units aren't going to come down and attack us. Good. My wife became the most important city on the map. Yep, right there. Right there, Madrid. It changed the name, unfortunately, but yes. Ruthopolis became Madrid. There you go. A river? You mean it's not a volcano for once? Well, it could be a river filled with lava. I mean, there is a active volcano right there. So, I mean, it could be, you know, the river overflowed with lava. And then it's really Harriet Tubman's problem. It's going to make a tough day for fishing out there for sure. But no, it just flooded. That's all. That's all that happens. It flooded. All right. Let's see. Okay, good. They're friendly with us. Yay. Choose our production. Oh, okay. That's right. So we built our missionary. The wharf looks pretty good. I like that. That might not be a bad one there, but I'm kind of leaning towards either research or culture. And just trying to get those quick as we can here. Amy says, true, lava is still a river. It is. It is. All right, any ideas, people? Any ideas here on where should we go? Poor Tubman has all the problems, floods, volcanoes, Ahsoka, the world renouncer. Yeah, poor put-upon lady. She's like the ancient version of Michelle Obama. Just complaining about, oh, you mean I had to pay for my food? In the White House? Who do you think we are? Huh? Gosh, dang it, I know we're living rent-free and we've got, you know, bodyguards all around us, but food? Really? I gotta pay for travel for my kids? Oh my god. Yes, you do. I mean, I could also do a missionary. Keep producing mission. That might not be a bad one. Let's see, because it'd be 11 for the research. Let's see, how far along are we? 8. That did it pretty good. You're probably going to need to work on your army in the near future. What would help best? I've got a number of units. I'm not really worried about that right now, P-Money. I mean, unless, like, everybody just decides to gang up on me. I've got units placed, ready to go. I'm not worried about Harriet Tubman. One of the things that we're researching right now is machinery, which is going to give us a catapult. Which is a good unit to have if we're trying to take over cities. So I would at least wait 8 turns for that, and then maybe build that. So I'm not too worried right now. Famous last words, of course, but here we go. Okay, then what would help? Settlers? Well, right now, unfortunately, you can see it very at the top here. They finally, either I just realized it or they finally put it in. That's our settlement limit. So we only have 8 settlements that we're allowed. We have 9, right? So that gives us -5 happiness in all settlements per settlement over the limit. So basically -5 right now. If we built another town, it would be -10 happiness, which is fine. We're at 89 happiness. It's nothing to worry about, really. But I'm trying to probably get close to shipbuilding and then build my settler and then send them across, because I got to come across the entire ocean here. And let's see, the narrowest spot is like right here, two ocean tiles. So my settler would have to go once, twice, and then back over. So he would be as damaged as this guy right here, right? The settler. So I'd probably have to heal the settler, which would take some time. So I'm not jumping on the settler right now. The big thing, I think, right now for me really is the technology, honestly, because here's what I got to do. Machinery, and that's going to be 8 turns. Then I got to do feudalism. That'll be 12 turns. And then I've got to do this one and this one. It doesn't tell me how many, but you know, you're talking 20, 25 turns or something like that. So the quickest I can get there, the best. And units aren't that big of a deal right now. Plus, every unit that I make, I got to pay for. So it makes no sense for me to make a whole bunch of units that I'm not going to use. I've got enough units in each one of the cities that they can be defended. I've got enough armies positioned that I think we're okay. I mean, unless something, like just, for example, like, you know, all of a sudden, freaking, what's-his-face here decides to attack us. Patchouli decides to attack Sparta for whatever reason. Yeah, I'd be in trouble then, but other than that, I think we're okay. He's already at war with Ahsoka, so I'm not worried about that right now. I'm the one peacenik out here, hanging out, just spreading religion. Then we need to improve our ships. We're going to go back and forth with them a lot. Yes, I agree with that. I can't... Well, I could build a ship here in Madrid, but I wouldn't be able to go very far because Harriet Tubman's up here blocking me, and Harriet Tubman's over here blocking me. So I wouldn't be able to go very far with that. Cricket Town or Lesterville. That's where I would be able to build my ships. So that might come in handy. Let's see. Hold on. Let's just check. So they're 430 gold. So I can purchase one or two of them and not a problem. Yeah, I've got 1,059 gold. I can purchase 2 cogs like in one turn, not a problem. So I don't need those just yet. I'm still kind of exploring, so that's what I'm doing there. That's what I'm doing there. So yeah, I think best bet here for me is research. I will do both of my cities, Athens and Madrid. They're both researching 12 and 11. So that'll definitely get us machinery. It'll allow us to do the catapult, and then maybe after we get done with the research, maybe build a catapult or two. That might be the way to go. Might be the way to go. All right, there is my army right here. I am just going to, because they're not going to move very much. I'm just going to leave them right there. Leave them right there. I forgot this guy, so he needs to come back into the city. There we go. So I at least have 1 unit in each of my town/cities. So we're okay with that. This guy's going to come down here. So I've got 2 armies. They both have 4 units apiece, each army here. So 8 units, and they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So we would outnumber. Actually 6 right here if you want to count them, but I'll shadow them. 7 if you want to count this one, but he's pretty far out. I think we're fine with that. Okay. So what are the plans for the ships? Exploration, trade? Right now what we're doing, and I've only got 2 ships. And both of them are injured, so they're going to need to be repaired at a certain point. I've got this ship right over here. What we were trying to do was explore, and I didn't know at the time. You know, we just saw little bits of land here, so I didn't know if this entire thing was a continent. It turned out to be, I'm going to guess, 2 islands. This is an island, this is an island, and there might be something else, maybe up here somewhere. So I'm sending my ships around to just kind of explore. Yeah, this looks like this might be a continent here, because there's stuff right here. So I'm sending my ships out to explore to see what's going on. What I'm looking for is stuff like this. So you see this right here, which is coca. So we can make some chocolate bars. What this will do is if I build a city right here, which is going to be coming later on down the line, if I build a city probably right here, I'm going to get a lot of these where you see where it's got kind of this wind thing underneath the icon here. That will give me what's called treasure ships. So once I get a number of those, I send those back across the ocean here to my main cities. That gives us gold and also helps us with, where is it? That's not the right one. Yeah, no, this is the right one. It will give us the economic victory, which we're going to need because I don't have a settlement in a distant lands, and I don't have a fishing quay in a distant land. We'll get that eventually, but we need to build 30 treasure fleets. So what we're trying to do is figure out land masses, number 1, and then number 2, figure out what resources are around there, and figure out where a good place to build a city would be. So that's what I'm doing with the ships right now. I can build, or I could buy 2 more. In fact, I might buy one here at Cricket Town just to kind of see what's out this way. But that's what we're doing right now. I don't have anybody attacking as far as like ship-wise, so I really don't need to keep a ship close to shore. If I do, I'll just buy one. So that's what we're doing. We're mostly using the ships to make s'mores. There you go. Yeah, like this guy right here that's on fire. Look at that. He's like, ah, it's on fire! Quick, get the fire extinguisher! Ay, ay, ay. That sail's gonna catch fire quickly. So these guys are being repaired right now. They're just hanging tight. I'll probably bring this guy maybe a little bit further east here and then let him rest for a little bit and repair. So that's what the ships are doing. That's what our ships are doing. Thank you for asking, Nate. Here is our missionary. I'm going to send him down here to Taruga and get them converted, and then maybe come over to Pat, I think would be the best way to do it. All right. Oh, what time is it? 8:59, people. Or 8:56, pardon me. P-Money, how long do you want to go with this game here? Let's see. Command my units. Oh, there's another missionary. Oh, okay. That's right. I was sending him north, right? Let's do that. Let's bring them up here. There we go. Take him a couple turns, but let's see. Let's actually check and see how we're doing. We're up to 9%. They're still at 2%, so they really haven't spread their religion just yet, which is great. We're just spreading it to ourselves right now. We're at 9%. Repent, Taruga, of your sins. Taruga. Taruga. Oh, boy. We can at least do one more turn, maybe hashtag 2 more turns. Okay, not a problem. I don't have a... I'm not doing anything tonight, so I'm fine with it. It's cool. I mean, I like the 2-hour one that we did the last time, but I think my computer was about to catch fire like the ships are. Trying to be on YouTube, stream through OBS, and play a demanded video game at the same time. Hey, yeah, I got 32 gigs but of RAM, but still, it's putting a lot of pressure on the old computer here. All right, here we go. We're going to send our scout. We're going to send him over here to this whatever they call it, the Karen. We're going to get a bonus of some kind, so I look forward to checking that out. And we're going to be the first one, so excellent. Not as long as last time. Yeah, there you go. It was a fun one, though. We had a lot of great people come in, and I had fun with it. I had fun with it. So, all right. But yeah, I don't know how many people want to watch, this for, 2 hours. Don't know how exciting that is for people. All right. Yeah, we'll bring them over here. I'm not at war with these guys, are we? Oh, we're friendly. Okay, Zimbabwe. They can print all the money they want, man. All the money they want. All right, that is my turn here. I'm going to come over here, keep an eye on Harriet Tubman. As we go into the future here, people. Turn number 22, 610 AD. Let's get to it, people. Future waits for no one. What the heck are you doing, lady? That's it. I am going to issue a diplomatic freaking, what would you call this? A rebuke. Diplomatic rebuke of you just being on my borders with all of your military units. I'm not on your borders, lady. That's it, man. Oh, I got to respond to something. Okay. Patchouli has denounced your military presence on their borders. I'm not even... What? Listen, pal, I'm not the one trying to go to war with you, for crying out loud. I could. I could. But I'm not. Let's see. I agree to not attack the civilization for the duration. Yeah. Let's see. Both civilizations agree not to attack each other. Doing so will result in more awareness for the aggressor. Could I spend the 40? I think I could spend the 40. I think I'll just do a support. I don't want to agree to something and then all of a sudden have to walk it back. Crying out loud. I'm just going to support it. I'm going to say we're going to agree to disagree and not attack. So let's do that. Oh. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Anyways. Dang it, Freer Axis Games. But I am going to issue a diplomatic rebuke against Harriet Tubman for sending her forces. How do I do that? Denounce military presence, Harriet Tubman. There you go. I accept your denouncing of my military presence. You should. You damn well should. Darn well. Sorry, people. Anyways, there we are. Okay, I have denounced her. You've been denounced. Shaking my fist at Tubman. Dang it. Dang you, Harriet Tubman. Dang you to heck. Alright. Keep an eye on her. Okay, let's go leave them there for right now. Let's see. Leave them there for right now. Although I am worried that they went to the north of us here. That is kind of disturbing. I don't know what they're doing there. Who is she? She's just at war with the world renouncer fella, right? No. She's at war with both. Oh my goodness, she's at war with the Incans. So she might be coming over here. That ain't cool, lady. That ain't cool at all. You're gonna attack their caravan. Hey, I should have closed the gap here. Oof. And I am 33 turns away and 17 turns away. That gap ain't closing. All right. Okay. Well, keep an eye on her for sure. Yeah, I didn't know she was gonna go to the north. I didn't know she was gonna go north. I thought she was gonna funnel all our units down kind of the south and to the east. So that's a wrinkle for beer. Definitely a wrinkle, but we'll play it safe there. Play it safe. We've got both of our armies. We're okay right now. Put him on alert. Put him on alert. Let's see. Command my units. There we go. All right. Now, fun stuff. We get to see what the heck is over here. All right. Let's do it. A strange beast crashes through the undergrowth. I wonder who they're talking about. A tingle of horns on its heads and a constellation of spots on its side. What should we do, people? Should we fund an expedition to study the wildlife here? Negative 100% gold for 2 turns. Or just say it's charming and move on with our 100 culture. Huh. I wonder what the expedition does. Huh. We gotta find out what that strange beast is, I would assume. Oh, what say ye out in the chat? Amy, Melissa, P-Money, Mrs. P-Money. Henry and Spirit. What say ye out here in the chat? I'm doing pretty good on gold, so if I go without gold for 2 turns, that's fine. I'm not that worried about it. No, we're not spending any gold, P-Money. We're not spending any gold. We're just not getting any gold for the next 2 turns. That's all. So, 200 and let's just call it 230 gold. Not bad. I got a good amount of gold here. I'm happy so far. We're bringing in gold. We're going to have our missionaries out there. They're going to bring in a little bit of gold, so I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the expedition, but what say? What say? My wife says expedition. She wants to check out the animal. All right. Amy, any thoughts out here? Let bear take a drink as Amy decides. Yeah, I like the expedition too. This is kind of interesting. Because it'll give us something. It'll definitely give us something. Probably science for sure, which we're gonna need. So I like that. I might go ahead with that. Amy, I hope you're cool with that. I'm gonna go ahead and fund an expedition. All right. It turned into a swamp. Oh, for crying out loud. My wife and I are in disagreement. I say unless we can eat the animal, I don't care. Well, that's okay then. Well, I agree with Mrs. Peabody out here. Let's just fund an expedition, find out what this animal is, see what's going on here, man. In this, I mean, we're going to be building a city over here, so I want to know what's going on in this island. Is it like Dr. Moreau's island? I don't know. We'll have to find out here. A-okay. A-okay, says Amy. She wanted to do an expedition too, so cool. A swamp, so it's Florida. We'll call it Florida. Why not? Well, it kind of looks like a sort of like Florida. Kind of. I mean, like here's the peninsula. Like here would be like Miami. Tampa would be over here. Or I guess this would be Space Mountain up here in Orlando. Jacksonville way over here. Pensacola has a mountain apparently. So yeah, this kind of looks like Florida, doesn't it? Yeah. All right. We'll go with it. I never thought of it that way, but okay. There we go. What if it's Australia, mate? They got some freaky creatures over there. We just come up behind them and stick our finger up the bum. Oi. Oh, we get a choice. A discovery choice. The wonder of the animals here has been recorded imperfectly on paper. All right. Oh, we got 200 science out of it. Very cool. That gives us 3 turns for machinery. That was a good choice. Thank you, Mrs. Peabody, and thank you, Amy. No thanks to P-Money out here. He would have not at all given us all that science, man. That's what we need right now. We are in desperate need of science, people. All right, I'll continue exploring down this way. I got like all the way here and then kind of turned around and went the other way. So we'll figure out what's going on down here. All right, that's it. That's it. Let me go back over here so we can keep an eye on Harriet Tubman, whatever the heck she's doing here. All right, at turn number 23, 620 AD, people. Let's go and figure out what the. Oh, okay. I get to convert a city here. Taruga is Catholic. Oh, look at that. You got the little rays from heaven coming down. There you go, man. There you go. And 25 gold. Even better. Even better. 1,199 gold, people. Oh, gosh. It's negative. How did it go negative? I thought I was... Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, well, we're losing 50 gold a turn, apparently, for the next 2 turns, but... whatever. We can afford it. It's fine. It's fine. I thought it was just not going to be any gold. No, it's negative gold. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, another... Okay, I get to do another one here. In kanji. There we go. Yay. So that, both of those right there essentially offset the negative 50 gold that we have this turn. So, essentially, it's 0. Essentially, it was 0. So, there you go. The Bishop of Taruga. Taruga. I just like saying Taruga. All right. Oh, look at that. P-Money might have been right after all. Where's my I told you so shirt? Well, number 1, Bear doesn't wear shirts. Or pants, for that matter. Number 2, I already knew it was going to take away my gold. I didn't know it was going to be negative. I just thought it was not going to be any. Didn't know it was going to be negative. But we're all right. We got through that turn. If we get our missionaries to another 2 cities the next turn, that will take care of that turn. So it'll essentially be a wash. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, keeping an eye on Harriet Tubman here. Let's go, people. Man, that's... Listen, lady, I told you to stay the hell off of my borders, and what do? You got 4 units on my border. Ay, ay, ay. At least they turned the army away. Ay, 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 ay. Crying out loud. Keep a definite eye on these people over here. Gotta make sure. Gotta figure out what's going on here, man. Okay. Alright, we can get to grow a town. That'd be the town of Quirze out here, people. Let's see. What would be the best way to grow? They've already got that. Okay. I could come up here because they've got dyes. I could come up here and get that. That might not be a bad one. Yeah, unless I just want to expand the borders for whatever reason. That's not bad. 3 growth, 2 happiness. What is this one? 2 growth, 1 gold, and 1 production. That's actually pretty good. That's really good. Yeah, I might do that. Expand our border here a little bit. That'll be cool. All right, let's do that. Let us do that. There we go. Oh, look at that. That really expanded it. Cool. So I can probably get the dyes the next turn. 26 turns. It's going to take a while. But we've got dyes here, so we'll get there eventually. We'll definitely get there eventually. I just like going into the water, says people. Well, it's cold up here. We're almost at the North Pole. Definitely pretty cold. All right. Patchouli wants the freaking alliance. No, man. No. Just no. I'm going to reject. No new alliance offers for 10 turns. Relationship worsens. How bad is our relationship? We're helpful. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. I just don't want to get tangled up. Sorry, Patchouli. You're on your own. You're on your own out there. Good luck with Harriet Tubman. I don't like her either, but, you know, that's your... You never came to my... Well, actually, you did come to my help, but, you know, that was like 1,000 years ago, man. What have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately, Patchouli? All right. We love the Monarch Day. Yay! Thank you, people. I'm so glad that you all love Bear. I appreciate it very much. It's been a lot of hard work. A lot of dedication. A lot of sleepless nights out here, but I'll take it, people. You are a worthy subjects here, so I will accept your loving of the Monarch, people. I definitely want to do food. Like, for example, we got 26 turns on Quirze, so let's see how different that'll be. Let's see. Oh, and I got a policy. Definitely evangelism. Yeah, definitely that one for sure. For sure. Give me an extra movement and missionaries. Or an extra conversion, I guess you can say. There you go. Negative gold per turn. Oh my god. That stinking that expedition really cost a lot of money. Well-run economy sails like a well-oiled ship. Ours is leaking gold and is on fire, apparently. Keep from sinking entirely, we must construct buildings that provide gold, reduce our military, construct towns and productive areas, or sign open market deals with our neighbors. We could do all of those, but we're making 100 gold per turn. The next turn after that, so we're fine. We are fine. I don't need a focus. We're fine. Man, I really do not like her. Let me move. I'm just gonna move right there. You're like, heck no, Harriet Tubman. You ain't gonna do nothing here, man. Nothing. Oh, I got an extra turn. Well, stay there. Let's see. You can fortify. You can... I'll come back to you. Toruga! Alright, oh god, I'm gonna be going right across. Okay. Alright, we will, come over here. Here we go. So he now has, I think I saw, like, it was 3, and now they're 4. So I've already done Toruga, so he's back down to 3, if I remember correctly, right? It doesn't show it. For crying out loud. I think he's 3. So, cool. So we might, what I might do a little sneakily is bring the missionary over here to Chloe and convert Chloe. That ought to be fun. We'll see where you're at then, Harriet Tubman. Good for boats. Good for boats. Okay, come in my units. All right, I got to bring him all the way down here. See what this other thing is. So you saw the last time. It gave us kind of like a little bonus. So that's what we're doing here. Is we're going to go check this place out. It's a wreckage of a village. So we might get a unit. We might get some gold. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Uh-oh. There's the what's-his-face. What is it? Ian? Whatever the name is. I can't read it because the dang thing's in the front of the way. Anyways, this guy right here. So, maybe he has a city or something like that out that way. You know, I might send my boat across. I was going to bring him further south. I don't know. P-Money, what do you think? Should I send the boat further south and just keep going along the coastline here, see what this island is over here? Or do you think I should cross into the ocean and then come over here and see what we got over here? What do you think? South or east? South or east? This is a very, very important decision here. All right, yeah, so 3. So he had 3. He converted this one over here. So he had an extra one. Excellent. So, probably the next stop would be Lesterville, and then that would essentially be all of our cities, right? Did we ever convert Asser? No, we didn't. We should probably do that. We should probably do that. Where is he? Where did he go? No, not that one. No, not that one. Ah, there he is. Okay. Sorry, sometimes it's kind of hard to see where your units are. There we go. Okay, we're going to bring him all the way over here to Asser. 4 turns. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Let me just do that. In 4 turns, we're going to have all of our cities converted. And that'll be good. And then we don't have anybody else on this continent, right? We don't have anybody else on this continent that will be able to convert our cities to their religion. So we're good. We're good. South, says P-Money. South. Okay. All right, let's see. Where were we? I'm going to keep that guy right there for the time being. And our boat, we're gonna continue to go around this island here. Have to do a reading now, says Amy. Well, we'll go ahead and wrap it up here at the very end. If you can't wait for another minute or two, Amy, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you as always. Come on back tomorrow when we do it again. But we'll be checking out here in just a moment here. Just want to come for, yeah, there he is. Okay, so this is Ibn Batula, however you pronounce it. So that's this guy right here. So this is probably a continent over here. So we're good. We're good. That's fine, Bear. We can all head out. Well, let me move my guy right here and see what we got there. And then that's the next turn. So that will be it, people. That'll be it. Let me get back to it here real quick. 1 second here, people. As I close this out. Say goodnight to everybody out here. That would be including That would be including P-Money, Mrs. P-Money and all the little P-Moneys, Amy and Melissa, Henry and his lovely dinner tonight, and of course, all of our Russian bots and lurkers. Appreciate each and every one of you. We do this every Monday and Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. Glad to have you here. See you back here tomorrow, but you know what? All this talk about converting cities to our religion has made Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people. Grrrrr. Grrrr. Night, everyone.